The National People's Congress kicked off its annual session in Beijing today. It marked the first meeting of the NPC since Beijing dropped its zero-COVID policy in December last year. Outgoing Premier Li Keqiang delivered his final government work report to the top legislature of China. Li set modest economic growth target for this year of around 5%, lower than economists' projection of higher than 5%. The GDP target in 2022 was around 5.5%, but the growth last year was dragged down to just 3% by COVID outbreaks and restrictions.
And many difficulties and challenges still confront us. Uncertainties in the external environment are on the rise. Global inflation remains high. At home, the foundation for stable growth needs to be consolidated. Insufficient demand remains a pronounced problem.
Li also aimed at lowering the unemployment rate to 5.5% for people in cities and creating around 12 million new urban jobs. The government work report also unveiled a goal of a 3% increase for the consumer price index. The deficit to GDP ratio is expected to increase to 3% from 2.8% last year. Speaking to ViuTV News, Gary Ng, a senior economist for Natixis, described the lower-than-expected forecast conservative. He added that numerous local governments have set a more ambitious outlook of higher than 5%.
We start to see more and more different regulation coming in place to actually ensure basically China is shielded from the financial risk. So it means that the general authority is a bit more concerned about this more sustainable and high quality growth rather than the pure growth rate in the future. So I think this is really part of the reason that they would set a lower GDP target, and I think it's quite likely that it will continue in coming years.
The work report also stressed the need to promote consumer-led revival of the struggling economy by increasing domestic demand. It called for plans to support people to buy their first homes and the development of the platform economy.